Custom bikes and custom kit is a huge thing here at the Tour de France. So a few days ahead of the race, we've been around, we've looked through all of the team's kit, and here is a selection of the finest custom pro bikes and custom pro kit that will be racing the 2017 Tour de France. Behind me, there's a very nice looking Argon 18 actually. I think that's Fabio Aru's custom bike, but we will get a closer look at that later.
Marcel Kittel is enjoying a spell in the green jersey, and his bike sponsors at Quickstep Specialized have made him this custom bike. And I quite like the fact that they've gone with the matte black frame and the green decals. I do think that's quite subtle and not too in your face, which could not be said for the bar tape here, which I'm sure you can see as well is quite in your face, almost luminous green up there, but I do actually quite like that. The details continue on the graphics of the Roval wheels, and also a nice little touch here from their power meter sponsors 4i.
Now how about this for some custom tech? This is the bike of Amael Moninard, as you can see, and on it we've spotted a quick release, right? And you can see on his seat post he's got a secondary seat clamp on there. Now the team aren't commenting, but I can't imagine many reasons why a pro would need a quick release. So you can slam the seat post down, and if I was a betting man, I'd say that that seat clamp is set to the height of Richie Porte, his team leader. Therefore, if Richie Porte has a problem with his bike, he's actually going to be able to get a spare from one of his taller teammates. That's pretty cool custom tech.
For me, this has to be one of the coolest bits of new tech at this year's Tour de France. The Mavic neutral service bikes have received, not an upgrade, but they've received a slight build change. So after a couple of things last year where maybe the saddles weren't quite at the perfect height for the riders who received the bikes, they put in this. And for me, this is really innovative. It is a custom-made KS Lev dropper post, just made for Mavic, weighs in at 450 grams. And with a pull of a lever, it can fit any saddle height up to there.
I've spotted another really cool bit of custom tech. Well, not exactly custom tech, more a custom paint job. This is the Pinarello F10 belonging to national Colombian road champion Sergio Henao, of course of Team Sky. Not just custom colours, but look at the detailing on the top tube here, all referencing his national championship win. It took place in Bogota in a time of 5 hours, 50 minutes and 11 seconds, 26th of February 2017. 219 Ks, average speed of 40.950 kilometres an hour, a constant reminder of those national champions' bands.
Kittel actually has access to about 4 bikes here at the Tour de France. So the one that we have just seen, which is his green jersey bike. He's also got a Specialized tarmac for the mountains. And then he's got a Venge rim brake bike. And then this one, which is the Venge disc. And now we looked at this back in Dubai. At that point, he had some fairly old brake levers here, but he's now got the full Dura-Ace Di2 hydraulic disc brake group set on here. And this one is of course notable because it became the first ever disc brake bike to win a stage of the Tour de France, which he did back on day 2.
I think Andre Greipel could well have featured in every GCN custom Tour de France video we've ever done, but here he is again with a new Ridley Noah SL bike. So gone is his previous National Champs edition, I'm afraid to say, but this stark black and white gorilla paint scheme is every bit as cool.
Behind me now is possibly one of the coolest custom paint jobs on tour. It's Fabio Aru's brand new Argon 18 Gallium Pro. It is like shiny red. Don't know if that works. Shiny red with silver Astana details, and it just looks so cool. So cool. One of my favourites yet.
Now, here's a bit of team issue tech for you. We've got Zipp's 454 NSW wheels. You can only buy them in a clincher. I understood that they were only ever going to come in clinchers, but look closely. The Continental competition tubulars are very much glued onto these rims. So, Katusha have got team issue 454s.
Well, that is exhausting, going around all of the team hotels searching for custom equipment. I very much enjoyed looking at it all though, and I hope that you did too. If you did, please give us the thumbs up by clicking on that just down below this video. If you're yet to subscribe to GCN, you can do so right now by clicking on the globe, which you should see somewhere on the screen, and then a couple more videos which you might want to look at right now. The king of customization, I think you might say, within the pro peloton is Adam Hansen. He showed us through his suitcase 1 year ago at the 26 2016 Tour de France, and you can find that by clicking it down here. Or if lightweight is your thing, Trek have brought out a brand new Imonda model, which is incredibly light, so I took a greater look at that in the video that is just down here. I'll pour my drink.